Yeah. So, with saying that, right? You pushing instead of like, is that called being a realtor or that just
that's called being right now I'm in the development phase of my program.
Okay.
Now don't get me wrong, we own a realtor company,
right.
But my realtor company always come into play after I've developed the home. Then I sell them. Okay. But development is where I'm at. I done did all of that. Right. Don't get me wrong, that was in my early stages. Now what you got to understand is when you say transition of a hustler, if I could transition from a realtor mobile to transition to being a person that buy and sell, to transition to person that only build and sell, then transition is just changing your mind to make more money.
Mindset.
That's all it is.
Yeah. So, is it a lot to start becoming and doing that? Like,
the first thing you got to know is if you want to do houses. If you want to do houses and you want to rent houses, know how to fix them. If you don't know how to fix houses, don't rent them.
So that's
do not buy a house thinking that a house gonna stay up by itself and you ain't gonna have to go fix something. If you don't know how to fix something, don't say you're a landlord.
So you saying that's the first step?
That's the first thing you should know. You should know how to fix stuff in the house yourself if you're gonna be a landlord. Because if you don't know how to fix stuff, you're gonna be out of money. Now me, as I done got older, I may keep rental properties, but the fact of the matter, my rental property is gonna be new. Cause I know, and I'm gonna give y'all, I shouldn't do this, but I'm gonna give everybody a tidbit on how to become a millionaire. You build a house right now. You rent the house for 5 years, then you sell it. Because them first 5 years, you ain't gonna have no problems out of that first 5 years. None. So by the time you're ready to sell it, you're gonna double your money, maybe triple your money. So you keep the property for 5 years. Them the years that you ain't got to do no maintenance on them. Okay, so these things are simple. These things are simple, but they are hard for people to grasp because our mind has been chewed into the fact that we have to adhere to the man. When you get out of school at a certain age, what they're saying is, we want you to move right here and pay us this certain amount.
For 30 years.
For 30 years, or pay us this right here till this happens. They don't want us to save and grasp that power that we can have by having our own. Or, like my friend was born with a silver spoon. When he got old, his daddy just gave him 52 properties. 52 properties. All he had to do was maintain them. We still talk. Hey, he's still my friend. He was my friend in school. He's still my friend. 52 properties. Just imagine if your dad gave you 52 properties. Shit, if your dad had it, I'd be up under him. But all I'm saying is that we have got to give to ours. We got to get them a hand up. They ain't got to start at the bottom. There's no reason that ours own should step, especially my grandchildren. And I'm talking to my children now. I ain't gave y'all the best start, but I gave you knowledge. So get that to them. We off and running now. As a culture, we're off and running. It's our culture. It's our time. Anyway, go ahead, my brother.
So, with you being as successful that you are, the successful mogul that you are, in my opinion, so how do you approach marketing? You just word of mouth, you put your sign out, you know what I'm saying? How do people know about the houses that you're building?
You approach marketing just like this right here. $1 at a time. $1 at a time. It's just that simple. People gonna get what they want. $1 at a time. If you know, he know. And if he know, somebody else know. You approach marketing. See the trick that people done is there's two sources of marketing. There's mass marketing, then there's small marketing. Okay, the mass marketing reach everybody. So you're gonna get a whole bunch of stuff come to you, and it sound like noise sometimes. You know how you get all the calls on your phone? Sound like noise sometimes so much because you can't even decipher from one person to the other. It might be something good in that. But when you take that big ball and you can melt it down to a smaller ball, now you can control it. You can throw it. Strike. You can throw that strike now. You understand what I'm saying? So you've got to find a way into all the things that be going on to pick out the one thing that you need. And marketing products, I might as well tell you that products market themselves. If you got a brand new house to sell, it's gonna sell itself. People gonna be breaking your phone calling every day. You know why? Because when you look down on the text thing, your number down there, my number down there, his number down there, your number down there. They call you. You ain't gotta market nothing that you already have. You ain't gotta market a thing that's already gonna sell itself. You know, I always say I'm $1,000 hustler, but I got $1 million product.
Right.